All right. Well, what do we have here? So, if you guys can guess, there are 3 Auto Sport connectors here. This is the engine bay side of my wiring harness. We've got the chassis stuff here. We've got the injector main ECU stuff here. And we've got all the ECU accessory stuff here. So this is going to be going to the PMU. There's I know I've shown it a few times, that corner box in the car has these 3 connectors. And so I'm just going to show you guys the quality of work that Cody did. It is, to me, it's actually damn near staggering. I mean, we waited a ton of time for this thing, but the quality is there. Cody did a beautiful job. And as much as I could be disappointed on the timeline, the quality of the work has been superb. So, really appreciate it. I know you guys have seen that 4 sensor bank thing. That's this section right here. This goes on this side. Here's our little firewall connection with a true Autosport. Very nice. And then every single possible thing is labeled. We have the transmission. We've got my IAB Honda solenoid. This is a little Honda connector here. This is that double throttle that we talked about. And I think about 5 or 6 videos, and I've explained how I'm going to be tuning this with drive-by-wire to optimize the torque curve of a larger turbo. And as we go down, you can see this beautiful split here. Everything is sealed. And then some stuff has like this dragon sleeve or fire sleeve looking stuff. We've got our injectors, which are these 6 right here. We've got water pressure, because I'm actually monitoring the coolant pressure in the system. So if we see this spike at all, it's going to explain the motor is splitting and pressure is bleeding off. And then we've got water temp. It's the injector part of the harness. We've got our crank sensor, which is a cherry red 3-pin Hall effect. And these are all a M27500 32. So this is all shielded. So this is shielded plus fire sleeve. So like I said, his harness work is beautiful. I'm actually incredibly impressed. And the weight of this is just, there's nothing to it. There's incredible flexibility. So you guys know I tried doing my harness a few times and really did not do very well. So this, as you guys can tell, is a very, very complex harness. So, I mean, this is just that one ECU harness, and I'll show you guys a little more. I'll start running through this quick. Dual knock sensor. We've got the factory, actually the air conditioning. And we've got our factory gauge, water, and gauge oil pressure right here. And then this one is going to a drive-by-wire. Again, everything is stress relieved so beautifully. Look at that. So incredibly impressive for the main ECU harness here. Then the second ECU harness, this is now, again, we've got big old Autosport. This goes to stuff like my oil metering pump, our turbo inlet T-map pressure. So 4-pin, you've got pressure and air temp coming to the turbo. We've got the other drive-by-wire, the anti-surge valve right here, right? And we've got turbo speed here. We've got, what's this one? And this is the wheel speed for the front right wheel. So this is the right side of the harness. Loops around, goes over here. On this end, we've got like all the cool factory stuff. So lambda 1, lambda 2. This is boost pressure high and low. So I've got 2 max solenoids. There's one solenoid that goes up and one solenoid that goes down. And then here we've got our EMAP. So that's all the way at the end of this harness. And this is, again, that fire sleeve stuff. So this is designed to be in a very hot environment. And then we continue back to the bulkhead over here where they're all starting from. And we've got power steering computer. This power steering computer is going to be, we may or may not need this. I have it as an input. We could probably do programming off of the wheel speed and then make something else work. But this is like a redundant interface just in case. So we've got that. We've got all of our oil temp in, oil temp out. And we've got left wheel speed, air temp, and of course we have our ignition, our CDI. So it's going to go right there. That's going to this second engine bay harness. Then we go to the Big Daddy PMU harness. You guys can see that thing, huge. So we're starting off here. This is all overlapped, but you've got our main ground up here for the PMU for all the big stuff. We could see here electric water pump and headlamp and fog turn signal, and we've got the headlight actuator and angel eyes for the headlights. We've got turn signals. We even have a tank level. This is for our OMP tank, which is pretty cool. And our AC switch. So when the AC overcharges its pressure, this is the whatever little pressure transducer on the dryer that kicks off the air conditioning. So, I mean, this is not one of the things that one person is very good at, or I should say, this is not common for people to be able to do this sort of thing. This is a very complex harness, and very, very few people can do this level of detail and all this integration to make the car function. This is a sensor hog car. It has everything. I mean, we even have the washer pump for the wiper jets all in the harness, right? And who does that for a military spec style connection? No one. So it's all concentric twisted. This one's got the retract headlight. Same thing here. Turn signal. Then we've got this huge connector here for the brushless 16-inch spall. And of course we've got more intercooler fans and horns and stuff like that on here. So that is it for now. I'm gonna go install this, and you guys can check out this beautiful harness work fully installed. I'll post up on Instagram very soon. So catch you guys next one. Cheers.